Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I would like to talk in this video about my top herbal remedies for air hunger, and as always this is not medical advice, so please check with your MD or alternative healing practitioner. And I use these herbal remedies to improve my air hunger, and so far they helped me greatly just improve air hunger. For those who don't know what air hunger is the state of, it's almost like having an asthma attack that is not as intense, but feeling out of breath and just feeling like you don't have enough oxygen, almost like an anemic um, mixed with asthma type of state. And it can be intense. Sometimes it gets very intense when there is like a flare up or a healing crisis, but most of the time it is present. People who have chronic Lyme disease or mold toxicity or chronic fatigue experience those frequently. And I did used to have all of these at one point. I don't consider myself to have chronic fatigue anymore. I still deal with chronic Lyme and mold toxicity, but they have gotten I have got a huge improvement in my symptoms because I use these remedies, and I also use essential oils and homeopathic remedies. In these videos, I'm just sharing what helped me with my health. Uh, and I've been doing trial and error for a long time, almost a decade. So I feel like I want to share these treatments and those herbal remedies just in case they help someone else, and in case you just get benefit from my videos. Uh, and if you have any questions, if you just want me to clarify something, please just ask. You can reach out to me through YouTube or in the comment section. So, with that being said, I would like to talk about the herbal remedies. So, the first thing I have here is Magnolia Park, and this is an herbal remedy that has an affinity for the digestive system. So, I use this remedy mainly for the digestive system, for improving digestion and um, just improving the digestive system. When you have chronic Lyme or mold toxicity, or for that matter any chronic disease, your digestive system is always compromised, and this herb helps the digestive system. A second herb is thyme leaf, and thyme is a very powerful herb. It is compared to oregano. It's antimicrobial, antifungal, antiviral, and uh, antibacterial. It has many benefits, but I find thyme to be better than oregano as far as not causing a severe Herx reaction, and it's just from me at least. It feels like it's digested way easier than oregano. It's also warming. Oregano is a hot type of herb, but thyme to me is more warming. It's not as heating. And sometimes when you go through the Lyme flare-ups, heating can become very aggravating. So I'd rather use thyme than oregano. Um, I also have goldenrod, and goldenrod has an affinity for the kidneys, and it's for the elimination organs. It's good for the lymphatic system. I have patchouli leaves. Those are also have an affinity for the kidneys and the urinary tract. They're good for inflammation. I have graviola leaves, and they're also good for the lymphatic and the urinary tract, and they're good for inflammation and good for the immune system. I have red root, and this is an herb also for the lymphatic system and urinary system. It's good for, it has a special affinity for the lymphatic system. It's good for detoxification. Um, I have germander herb, and this is also called wood sage, and this is a great herb for the kidneys, for inflammation. It has antimicrobial abilities, and the way I use these herbs and the way I make formulas, and I believe formulas work way better than just using single herbs. Um, these herbs all help with the urinary system, the kidneys, so they're good for detoxification, for elimination. They're also good for the digestive system. And from my experience, I feel like the air hunger is mainly gets worse from inflammation and inflammation of the digestive system and the urinary system, and also if the kidneys are backed up, the brain, from my experience, the air hunger always gets worse. So helping the urinary and the kidney system and the digestive system helps alleviate the air hunger and improve air hunger symptom. So the way I use these herbs is I use them in a formula, and I use like 1 teaspoon of each. Sometimes I don't use all these herbs, I just use a few, but I always use the ones that have to do with the digestive system, like thyme and magnolia bark, and then I use the kidney ones like patchouli leaves, goldenrod, red root, germander, graviola leaves. So I use them in combination, and that seems to work a lot better than just using one herb at a time. And I've experienced great improvement, especially when I started adding the patchouli leaves and the germander. These two have improved my symptoms greatly and made the other herbs become more potent. Um, and I did not include in here. I also use vitamin C and cat's claw. Cat's claw is a very important herb, and I use it with vitamin C, and they seem to help, like to make. They seem like a formula with the vitamin C and the cat's claw. They're very powerful together. So I use also this vitamin C and cat's claw to improve just detoxification, to lower inflammation, and to improve my immune system and the lymphatic system. Um, so these are all the herbs that I use. I have made a separate video about cat's claw and vitamin C together. Uh, so if you want to check that video. So I use these herbs. These are my favorite herbs for air hunger. If you have any questions, if you have used some of these herbs and noticed an improvement, or you just want to share another herbs that you use for air hunger, please leave them down in the comment section. And see you guys in the next video, and stay safe, and just do whatever you can to just stay safe and stay healthy. And see you guys in the next video. Bye.